Good morning.
Workout timer, 45 minutes, starting now.
No better than to put my fat body on the internet working out. I'll see you in 45. Well, hello. I decided to vlog today because I've got a big day ahead of me. I have to clean Erwin's tank upstairs. I also need to... Hi. I also need to give him a warm bath because some skin is still hanging on from his last shed, so I just want to give him a warm bath to make sure that that skin goes away. I also need to go to Petco to get Erwin roaches, to probably get more crickets. I think that's probably it, but I'm probably also going to grab Apollo a bone because that's just the way it is when I go to Petco with him. And I need to stop him from chewing up something that he's not supposed to be chewing up. Hold on. I'm also going to look over. He is chewing on a plastic bottle. That is like his favorite toy, so excuse the noise. Can I help you? Yes. What? I also need to go over the beginning of Deepwater. One of my beta readers indicated that the beginning just is a little off, so I just want to go through the beginning one more time. And then it's going off to the editor. I'm sending it to the editor today. I'm very excited to be in this part, to be at this step of my book. And I'm currently writing a first draft of a novel that I'm working on. And I'm actually also making a long form video regarding that, so look forward to that. But I need to film some snippets for that of me actually writing the book. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys through the whole process, my entire process of writing a book, and so you guys will see that upon release of this particular book, which will be the next one, because that I want to get this video done. Incentive. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna be working on here. I'm just gonna have some little boring, relaxing time while I watch some Psych. I'm rewatching Psych right now with the dog, and then I'm gonna go to Petco, and then I'm gonna come back, clean Erwin's tank, give him his crickets, not his crickets, his roaches. He'll probably get crickets too, but give him his roaches. That's his favorite food, and obviously fresh greens too. And then also his warm bath while I'm cleaning his tank is when he's gonna get his warm bath. Rude. And then start the writing stuff when I'm back. I also need to figure out when I want to start doing monthly live streams, and I want to figure out what context I want them to be in. Like, are they just going to be me hanging out alone without a co-host, or do I want to do a co-host that's also a creative and we talk about our creative endeavors? Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. I am excited to have a weekend. It's been a crazy few weeks at work. I have been pulling a lot of overtime, and luckily that overtime is somewhat over. I'm still gonna be pulling some overtime, but nowhere near as much as I've been pulling. So, all right, I'm gonna charge my phone because it's dying, and I'm gonna watch some Psych, and then we'll catch up with you guys when we're ready to go to the store. Things have not gone as planned today. It's currently 1:15, and my ear is currently blocked, and I got some stuff from Target to try and get that taken care of, but it's not working. And I am not comfortable at all right now. Still gonna get stuff done. I still have a lot of things I need to get done this weekend, and I'm still gonna get it done. Right now I'm at Petco with the dog. Hello. I'm at my old Petco, and that's why I bring Apollo, because he has friends here, human friends here. About Apollo I really like and I've always wanted to show is the fact he won't get out of the car until I grab his leash. He's laying down. Good boy. I got the dubia roaches. Gotta love how Petco is carrying toxic plants in their store now. Let's stay away from those. Got this for Mr. Apollo. What are you doing, bud? Back at the house, the dog is hanging out right there. You can see him. And I'm making the rest of my rotisserie chicken that I bought last week, just so that we can be done with it. I got Nova a little present, but she hasn't played with it yet because the dog scared her off, and the dog likes his treat that he got, the bone. And I'm gonna eat some lunch before I clean Erwin's tank and give him his warm bath. I'm gonna watch some more Psych and eat some lunch. And eventually I'm gonna do another little dose in this ear to see if we can get this cleared up better. I mean, it's better than it was, but it's still not great. Anyway, all right, time to figure out what else I'm gonna have for lunch. All right, so I'm up in my office. I can't show you much of this room because I'm working on a video series, I should say, of me redoing every room in this house as I take it over. And this just happens to be the first room I took over because I work up here. So I can't show you much of this room, but this is where Erwin lives, and as you can see, his tank is gross. So it's time to clean it. He shed, so a bunch of his shed is hanging around. He's got a little bit of poop. I usually spot clean it, but this last week has just been crazy. I am just focused on getting it cleaned up now. And as you can kind of see, he's got a little bit of, on the top of his snout there, just a little bit of extra skin. There's some hanging out. I mean, it looks like he got most of the leg off, which he was having trouble with this week. So I'm going to go ahead and clean out the cricket bin that I have up here for him. Since I don't have crickets for him right now, I'm gonna clean that out, fill it partway with warm water, let him sit in it while I go ahead and clean his tank and make sure that everything is good to go. Everything's been cleaned out and washed, obviously, safely, and then I'll go ahead and put him back in and he can enjoy his life. He has his namesake hanging out right here with him. He's still not too keen about being picked up. If he beards out. No? Good with me picking you up, bud? There's Erwin if you've not seen him yet. Gotta get that piece of skin off. He likes to hang out. Anyway, let's get to work. And we're all done. I do need to get him some water. That is currently empty, but I will do that. I just have to treat it first to make sure there's no chlorine in it. There he goes for his roaches. Yum, yum. That's done. That didn't take as long as I was expecting it to. I ended up making it a full hour because there was a YouTube video I was watching, and I just wanted to finish it up there on my laptop. But Erwin's tank is all clean, and now it's time to sit down and focus on the creative stuff, even though it's already 5 o'clock. I also packed up my work stuff because I do have to go to the office just on Monday. I don't have to worry about being in the office all week. I do rotate into the office regularly. I'm covering somebody who is rotated into the office and needs coverage in the office because I'm a supervisor at my job. So like, it's not like, oh, she can just call off. When she has her in-office rotation, she has to get that covered. So I'm going in on Monday, so I packed up all of my work stuff just so I don't have to worry about it on Monday morning. It's already packed up and ready to go. So I just have to worry about throwing my lunch together and walking out the door, essentially Monday morning, which will be nice. But yes, I am ready to work on my creative stuff. So I'm going to set up for that. Like I said, first order of business is just to get through the first, like maybe a few pages of Deep Water, just to make sure that everything's good to go there. Send that to the editor, which I'm terrified of, and then to set up whatever shot I want to make for writing my book and then write for a bit. I'm excited to put that video together. It's going to be a lot, so I don't know when. I mean, hopefully I'm going to have it set up to be released the same week that I release the book itself, but it's going to be a lot to edit, so we'll see how that actually works out that way, if it works out that way. But all right, I am off to do creative things. And just like that, it's the next morning. So I didn't finish up the vlog last night because I didn't realize how late it was getting. And so I actually did not finish Deep Water. And my dog wants in. Hold the phone. Come on in. Leave my blanket alone, please. Thank you. Nah, leave my blanket alone, please. Yeah, so I did not finish Deep Water yesterday, like going through Deep Water and making sure that everything is good to go for the editor, so I didn't send it yesterday. I'm gonna do that today. Just a nice lazy Sunday with my dog and the leopard geckos. Obviously, Erwin, I'm gonna go upstairs and give him some greens at some point today. And of course, Nova will be roaming around. But anyway, so yeah, that's really the only thing on my list, and then edit this video. So I'll close it out at some point midday probably and edit it and put it up for Thursday, because going forward, the plan is first Thursday of every month will be a new long form video for this channel. And then of course the last month of the year, December, there'll actually be 2 videos so that I can still do my yearly wrap up as close to the end of the year as possible, to try and avoid any surprises by the end of the year, like 2021. Yeah. Is that a good bone? Did Mom do well yesterday? I think so. All right, so here I am at my computer. The only issue that my beta reader that got back to me with this had was just the beginning of the book. And so now I think I've updated it in a way that makes it sound better. My mom helped me. My mom looked at it too, and she gave me some pointers. She basically, like, in a way rewrote it. I didn't take all of the advice, or I also reworded a couple of things myself, but I liked the first paragraph, how she updated my first paragraph. So I took that word for word. Everything else I reworded however I felt like I needed to. So hopefully this is better. It's so funny because, like, when I first started writing this book in 2018, I was like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write books. And then I was like, no, because I don't want to go through like the editing process. Now, mind you, the editing process hasn't been, so far, I've not gone to a professional editor yet, but the editing process hasn't been that bad yet, as bad as I was expecting it to be. Like, I expected to reread this book and go, this is trash, just throw it all away. I still love this story so much. And what's funny is this story has evolved over time. So originally it was inspired by like a choose your own story adventure thing. It was different than what that choose your own adventure story was, obviously, but like that's where it came from. It was originally going to be an Alaskan cruise, but I had never been on an Alaskan cruise, and I had been on a Caribbean cruise, so I altered it to just go back to the Caribbean, which that one wasn't even in the Caribbean. I think that choose your own adventure was like on a Mediterranean cruise or something, because I think they were in Greece at one point, if I remember correctly. But I've been on a Caribbean cruise, so I was able to speak to a Caribbean cruise. I've never been to on any other kind of cruise. I've been on 2 Caribbean cruises, and this book follows the same, almost exactly the same path as the one that I took when I was, the second one I took when I was 13. I did alter one aspect of it because we took a Sea Princess cruise, and I was not making this a Sea Princess cruise. And so Princess Cruises owns, or not Sea Princess, that was the name of the ship, but a Princess Cruises, a Princess Cruise Line. They own an island in the Bahamas. So instead of trying to like research the Bahamas and find a new island or a new spot to port, I was like, we're just going to ignore that completely, which made having it be 7 days a lot harder because we spent like a whole day there. But anyway, so now I'm working on this. I think I'm ready. I might have my mom come down and just read it one more time, just this first page essentially, because that's all that I was updating, was just this first few like paragraphs, the first few moments in this book between the 2 main characters, Lori and her best friend, Ryan. They're not the 2 who fall in love. They both get their own love story, essentially. It's kind of a weird little twist to the fake dating trope, where they're fake dating. They're pretending to be fiancés, but they both fall in love with somebody else on the ship. And so it's just kind of a fun little twist on that trope. But anyway, I really like this. And so now I'm feeling a lot better about it. Now we'll see what the editor has to say, and I'm terrified. I'm hoping it's, again, not that involved of like, I mean, the second, going from draft 1 to draft 2 was a lot because I did reword a lot in that, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Like, I thought having to do that was going to just be torture, I've read this book through a few times now, and now I'm hoping that this last time I'm going to read it through, well, actually, I think there's 2 more times I have to read through, going through the next edit, and then when it's been formatted, I'm going to have it professionally formatted as well. Luckily, my mom is a self-published author. I often talk about her books, but I don't talk about her because she uses a pseudonym, and I don't say that this person is my mom whenever I talk about this person. So if you guys watch videos in the past where I talk about a specific author that I know very well, that's my mom. She luckily has a lot of connections. Like the editor I'm using is hers, where I'm going to go get it formatted is hers. And so I already know those prices, which is really helpful. I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here, and I'm going to finish this up so I can also edit this vlog and get it up for Thursday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure this weekend, and hopefully you enjoy kind of the new style of vlogging that I want to do. Let me know. We'll see what the future has in store for me on this channel. I enjoy doing YouTube, but I don't enjoy the editing aspect, so it's the editing that kind of burns me out. But if you guys want to see what's best for you to on this channel, like, you know, the best video for you to see on this channel, you guys click here to watch the last video I made, and click here to subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. And I'll see you all in the next one next month, or I'll see you in the shorts mostly every day.